Konbanwa! Watashi no pups! Ah! Good evening, my pups! Hey, Tuna is here as well now. Welcome, Tuna. Welcome, Tuna. So, we're back. Hi, I literally just did a stream and like, give me 5 minutes and I switch over to the next one. So, for those who missed it, we'll actually... You know what? Let me edit the title instantly. Chill Stream 23 and Q&A. Hi, we continue the Q&A in here. In case you still come up with a question you want to ask me, thank you for the like as well. Tuna, you missed the stream before. It was sort of a Q&A during gameplay. Explanation why during gameplay. In my opinion, I don't think we have enough pups following yet to be able to just dedicate an entire stream just to chatting or a Q&A. So I did it during some Apex gameplay, but I wanted to continue it here because my Fox Spies just told me demons are not going to attack really early tomorrow, so we're cool. I can play a little bit longer. Thank you for the likes. Okay, we are story mode. So if you have questions and you want answers to them, ask away. I will answer them after narrating whatever needs to be narrated. Welcome back, Honored Scion. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. The Elder Seed here awaits you. Okay. So if you wanna ask something, go ahead. By the way, Ellie, before the Hachama thing, I didn't even know about the existing of VTubers. Like, you know, it's a good thing I found out because there's no way I could just stream in my as a full-on god. I had to disguise myself a little bit, right? Give you a hug? Ah, Luna's gonna give people hugs here. Okay, the pups all together. Hi.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell? Ramuh made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of close self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose.
Mate, Kanisa-nice talking.
Now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility.
If
this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth. Lord Ramuh has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, Pray speak, and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Seems like they didn't answer. Okay, so question from Ellie. Would you share some embarrassing stories? Ha! I don't know. Okay, maybe one thing. But you probably already saw something similar while me playing games. I can be a bit clumsy sometimes. So this one time I was like transformed more like a human. I was like hiding. I was trying out one of these bicycles you humans have, and you ride on those. Everything went like a bit smoothly, fairly smooth, I suppose. But then I wasn't really watching where I was riding that thing, and there was this tree. You see, hi. There was this tree, and this tree, this specific tree, it had some branches. Hi. And those branches, well, they were kinda in the way of where I was heading on that bicycle. Hi. So branches meet face. Hi. Good thing I was wearing one of those things though. A helmet, you humans call it? Hi. Was wearing a helmet. So I didn't hurt myself. But hi, it was a fairly loud sound. I hit him quite hard. I hope something like that is okay. I was like totally not watching where I was going, and then out of the blue, like, hi branch! Ah! You bite! Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, Zenko? I'd hope Lord Ramu could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the primal sudden challenge. Hope you liked that one, Ellie. Tuna has a lot of embarrassing stories. Falling in public at school. Tuna the baka. Hi. A little baka, but a friendly baka. Hi. And it seems that Urianger too was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Zenko? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Okay, back to the Rising Stones. So everyone count down with me. We need about 50 or 51 quests, so now we need 49. Or 50 or 49 now. Before I can make my tank that I want to play. Right. Whoa! Too huge. Too weird. Big mount. Okay. Hi. It would be cool though, being able to like do a collab with one of the Hololive girls. Imagine that. Honestly, I don't know with whom I want to do, who I want to like do a collab with. Do not friendly back. Hi. So, if you have questions, fire away. Oh, okay. Welcome back, Zenko. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Urianger discoveries must take precedence. Maybe I should mention this though. You might have already noticed a difference within the chat logs. If it's the arrow, which you see now, I control the pace. But if it's like the circling arrows, I do not control the pace entirely. If I don't read it fast enough, it will go on to the next one. So this one will stay until I press the button. Hi. But if it's a circling one, I'll have to read it first before I can answer and read and answer your questions, okay? Just so you know. Not like I'm ignoring, but I have to, or we miss story. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. Also, of course, when like the characters do voice lines, I'm not gonna interrupt them too much, okay? So then it's for after the cutscene. Like now, mayhap.
If everyone is ready,
Hi.
let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
It's everyone else as well, though, but okay.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence.
My bottle of water fell, but it's empty, it's okay.
In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension.
I'm no baka.
The etheric readings taken by Y'ashtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible
fell
was the
again.
agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'ashtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Ooh. Okay, here we go. Cool. Explanation time.
Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Okay.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
That's how babies are made, eh?
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
But
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape.
hey.
Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
Oh.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
My imagination? Hi. Could be. Oh, okay, here we
Which
go.
brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Ascians.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
Eh?
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Nope, we didn't.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
Oh?
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm.
Hey, Nalga.
Thus was he
All
consumed by
fine.
Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Ooh, so there is a way to destroy him. Thank you for the like. Arigato.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady.
My lady?
Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
Tuna is in a good mood today.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian.
The Tuna is happy.
Their
Why is
findings
Tuna
shall
happy?
soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
By the way, Ellie said I could ask questions back. Ellie, question for you. If you don't want to answer, all fine. Of course, I respect that. Why are you so like shy? Did something happen, or is it just like you? The Lord of Leven is returned to the Ether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramu's acquaintance was most intriguing. Probably mispronounced that word, but hey. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Horl, and Leven all have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light. The limitless potential of man, Heidelin servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Yet even as it enervates the order and power our master, all that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted to forge the final key. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort. Oh, who's this guy? Hola, Hebrea, okay. Divine seeds were ever wont to be quickened in Erosia's fertile soul. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hand shall all new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. It's a cozy home they have. Hi. I like what they did with the interior. You think it's just you? Cautious of what people, other friends think of you. Hi, I guess I can understand that. Hey. But no worry, I will not think anything bad. And why is Tuna happy? Because she is. Okay. Hey, nicer reason, nicer reason. Good one, Tuna. Good. Guardian of yours, yeah. So, this makes 49 or 50 still, right? Now, the matter of Ramu has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you, Zenko. Paper! It is a letter of thanks signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the sign's tireless service to the realm. It mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mogul, Mog the 12th, Leviathan, and now Ramu. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all. And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I too must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Zenko, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. You're welcome. Aye. Pray do not misunderstand me. I say safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Asians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would moments thrive on his own. And that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow. And there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the Sils of Little Solace who wish naught of conflict. Of the Alamegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there is Sith and the Fellowship of Noah, racing to unlock the mysteries of ancient Alag that we might be spared the horror of another Ultimo. Of course, when speaking of our greatest ally, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Science. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Asians, and combat it we shall. But we are friends, so it's fine. So guy, your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming and transcendent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time. Alphina. Alphina, I take it the troubles in Ul'dah no longer require your attention. There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. It is to report such that I stand before you now. That and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message from you from You recall the refugee girl? The one whose parents were missing. They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. Why, Alphina, I am to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name. I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Yeah, bye. Alphina got jump scared. Zenko, you have been away from Revenant's for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. Oh boy. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Oh boy. The question kid again. Speaking about, if you have some, fire away. Wait. Okay. Dark Knight, here we come in a few more streams, obviously, because that's not gonna happen instantly. Hey, they are. Hits are here. Look, it's Mr. Zenko. He's back from his adventures. We heard you were fighting primals and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Doman Adventures Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, do you think you could train us today, Mr. Zenko? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals. What's all this commotion then? Oh, big guy. Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coltonet. Did you know that Mr. Zenko is back? So it would seem. Welcome home, Zenko. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Science, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Coltonet. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the arts of combat. I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore, we are adventurers. And we were just asking Mr. Zenko if he could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you? Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous. Maybe a little bit, yeah. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Zenko? A demonstration of skills at arms, if you will. Hori, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against the legend. Well, perhaps I am, but what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What say you, Zenko? Would you consent to spar with me? How much of a spar is this going to be, you guys bet? Hurrah! We have a tournament! Come on everyone, we must prepare our gear for an outing. Do try not to disappoint them, Have faith, Coltonet. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make of this a worthy contest. Field to the east of town should prove suitable for a purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. Yeah, well, yeah. this won't take long. Maybe I should see for a question for you guys. Okay, I think I have one. I think I have maybe a little. Name. Give me one or two things you like about me. Give me like one or two things why you're here. Oh, true, we have an awesome music, man. Hi. Something like that could be my question. Hi. Hoary Boulder. It was good of you to agree to this, Zenko. I trust you're ready to begin. Oh, I think I know what's about to happen here. There's a lot more people coming to watch this than he was hoping for. Is this am I correct here? I'll get, is that not what's going to happen here? Very well, let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer. Hurry, are you certain you wish to fight him alone? That is Zenko you face. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Science to begin with. Without Zenko to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello, you haven't begun yet, have you? I knew it! I knew it! Ida, what? Who are all these people? I knew it. When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there are still more to come. When I mentioned Zenko's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems but a sickle shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. We shall soon see. On your guard. Oh boy. I thought more people would be here though. I thought there'd be like loads of them. It's still okay actually. Oh wait, it's already. Wait, oops. I barely did anything. Yo, Boulder, come on, buddy. That can't be all right. No, man, come on, this can't be it, right? Yo. Okay, okay. We have a fight again. We have a fight. We have a fight. It still won't take long though, but okay. Oh, Anthony? You like watching the reactions of me and also the chat. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, Boulder's still going! Boulder's still going! Any? Well, that's the end of Boulder. Poor guys, they gave it their best. You have bested me. I yield. That smirk on my face. Ah! Oh well, on my Micto's face, I guess. That was incredible. He beat them both at the same time. We knew you couldn't lose, Zenko. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Oh, I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I am ever to attempt the same. Oh yeah, they did their best. What would happen if you purposely lose? I don't know if... I guess I just had to restart. I don't think there's a special scenario, sadly enough. I know there's like, little things in story, depending on your class that you play. Impressive, as always, Senko. It's ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the heart-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is a most fitting title. You recall when first we met? It was at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartana. No, technically it was in the carriage on the way to Gridania where you guys were just sitting and not saying anything. At the time I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought the Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. It was you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. It was you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people. These wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. To the happy. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by science of the Seven Dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threats and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray, let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. The crystals, here we go. So, special scenarios, I don't think there's any of those in this. But what I did mention is, before the cutscenes continued, is depending on your class, some cutscenes might give like an extra little sentence or something. I can, for example, tell you, this is a little spoiler, but there is a spoiler alert in the title, that if I keep like using the ninja in all the story quests, that a specific moment Yugiri will actually address me, and she will say something in the way of like, I see you like the style that I use as well. Something in like that manner, because we're both ninjas. So there are apparently those in like some missions, so depending on what class you play, like different voice lines, or at least texts, that I know. But I haven't found many of them, because the first time I played through this, I was a archer all the time, or a bard, and there were actually, all the way till there was nothing special about it. But I did see then with a ninja that it does happen sometimes. But that's already a pretty fun thingy as well. Thank you for coming, Zenko. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Right? Skill speed. Recruiting the realm. Pray, forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Austral Era, the leaders of the 3 nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against a threat that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation according to the science. It is my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the Antecedent. The Science work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the refugees' revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Science command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Science are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, it is yet necessary that I visit the 3 leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and tend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Thank you. It is reassuring indeed to know that the Bringer of Light and his discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be LIMSALOMINSA. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. Question from Ellie. If you could choose only one Final Fantasy XIV Jobber class, then live as it, what would it be? Can there be like some adaptations to the class? That's all. Because, you know, spellcasters can't move while casting spells. Am I going to be stuck like that as well in real life? Because if that's the case, that's no good. Let's see, what do we have? It's going to go away real soon, but hey. I guess so far, probably a ninja. Hi. I know a ninja can't summon the foxfires like I can and shoot them at enemies, but like, a ninja is fast, and I am fast. Hi. And a ninja can move while fighting, which I can as well. And a ninja is stealthy, which I like to be. And a ninja in this game has like, still access to like, cool magic skills as well. So, I guess maybe a ninja. Hi. Hi. I suppose a ninja maybe. Hi. Unless like maybe if I would be able to like let's say move while casting, then a red mage would be probably a cool way of living as well. Being able to cast spells from afar and I can jump in with my sword if needed as well. But otherwise probably ninja, I guess. What else did you expect of me? Like, probably ninja. Okay. Ah, there you are. I'm ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with Admiral Wolfeswine. See you, Tuna! Have a good night and thank you for joining! Good little tunas. No. These are pups. They're not little tunas. While the Admiral and I are finalizing permissory boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have of course endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. No, they're pups, I'm telling you. As for potential members, it is of no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And you needn't range into the countryside, the upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you're satisfied with your recruiting, hug for you too, Tuna. Bye bye! Meet me at the airship ticketer counter that we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. So we have to recruit people. Ah! Okay. Oh, this one open. Wait. Eh? Oh, Mate. Where am I? Wait, they're all on the upper decks, and I'm not on the upper decks. I'm going outside. I'm running the entire wrong way. Yeah, I am a baka sometimes. I want to check something first. I know I already checked it, but I want to check something. I want to... What's the price of these again? These looked pretty cool, didn't they? Ooh. These are pretty cool as well. No, don't do it, don't do it. Save money, save money, save money. Hi, I need to save money, save money. Okay. That's at the Marauder Guild. Let's teleport to the Marauder Guild. Marauder. Your name makes another sense now. Lover God Tuna. You're the goddess Tuna, are you? Trainer. Master Elfinot's new organization. Yes, I heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. It is with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of LIMSALOMINSA must need receive my full attention. Okay. You know what you're missing on, boy? Actually, Nolgad and I already know what he's missing. It's not much. But that's probably not for today. I don't think we're gonna get there so fast. Oh, here. An organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity. I must say your proposal intrigues me. But the Kraken's well known that there is a time to act and a time to watch, and I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls in the latter category. Elfinot, recruiting is not going well. Elfinot, not going well. like we're asking like all the pirate leaders? Who in the bloody hell do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not subbing knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fob, try knocking on the dandy Corvallin's door. Looks like we're literally heading to like all the pirates or something. The other ones were in blue, these ones were in red. The yellow jackets are like the guards. A precursor to a united Eos in grand company. While I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at NALD and Vermillis keep me close to the forge. I have not the time to be tripsing Hyder and Yon across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. No one wants to help us. And wait, this is a dead end. Hey. Door open. Ah, there. Elfina! No one wants to help us! It's not going good. How about the sisters? Maybe they want to help us. Jakey boy and all of them. Yeah, bye. Who's this guy? Who is he again? Oh, okay, yeah, he's actually one of the earlier heroes. True. Well, if it ain't Zenko, I'd not forget a venture brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. You remember L'Oreal, don't you? Formerly of the Company of Heroes. 3 whistles at Bronze Lake. I didn't often drag my arse out to Limsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fare you these days? You're looking to put together a new crew? Top tier work? Ha, sounds like a right lark. It does. Alright lad, count me in. The heroes may have gone yet their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into my grave just yet. Hey, okay, we got one only, but it's a good one. Hi, it's a good one. It's a good one. One of the heroes of old. Pretty much. These quests take a long time. I want to make my Dark Knight. Yeah, wait. Ellie, don't overdo yourself by staying up so late, okay? just making sure. Airship landing. Zenko, your recruiting went well, I trust. I'm curious to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of LIMSALOMINSA. A member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interests. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seats here proceeds as smooth. Pray continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at the Nofikas altar. Okay, let's go. You're not planning to sleep tonight? Nanny, until wait, what? Wait, what? You're not planning to sleep tonight, this morning, until 8 at least? Ah? Wait, what? You're not gonna go sleep before 8 AM? What? What? Am I misinterpreting it? It's like, what, 1920 here. Maths. It's after midnight already, that's for sure. My maths went poof. Oh, you have deadlines to meet at 8 AM, okay. Oh, so you have to work the entire night to finish them? Did you delay it so much? Ellie! Well, I guess you know what words are gonna come out of my mouth now. Tiny baka! Well, yeah, best of luck, Ellie. My audience with the Elder Seed series is due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the wall of potential candidates has run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship counter as before. Ticket counter, sorry. Just about 3 weeks of work. Ah, you can handle that. Not the best move you've done before, eh, Ali? It's your special skill. Okay. Hey Nolga, time to make Ellie blush over there. I thought your special skill was to make awesome fan art of me. Ah. I hope the wink succeeded, I don't know. You wanna bet she's blushing right now? I bet she's blushing right now. Oh, it's in here. Wait, shut up. What? Where? Oh. Laurentius. Hi! Made her blush. Oh gods, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? Could it be that you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Buskrans. Yes, I remember. Well, of course you do. I was beginning to wonder if a gull had changed me more than I realized. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. The less of said my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventure? What business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? And what is your policy on reformed convicts? As the matter stands, the wood whalers will have naught more to do with me. This may be just the second chance I was looking for. Reverend Stoll, you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this, I promise you. I am a changed man. She makes nice art indeed. I think, like, she overdid herself with the last one, though. That was like, ooh-wee. I still need to use it, but it's a bit hard to just use it for like any of these things. I want to use it for something special. I changed my profile picture for a while into it. Hi. That should be special enough. Probably will make Ellie blush again, right, Ellie? Let's see if I can get something fun here. I don't know how many points I have, but wait. Okay, I have 10. Fat Chocowad, Goblin. Weapons? No. Accessories. Others. What's this? Wind up. Oh, these are like mini pets. Mini pets? A song. And a mount. Wild Rosebud. 4 mounts. Mighty Behemoth. Mini pet. Nanamo. Odin. There's nothing super special in here though. Oh. No, I'm gonna save him then. Right, I'm gonna save him. Alian. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest ere your tormented bag gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry, we're just... Oh, Zenko, isn't it? It has been some time since our paths crossed outside of Copperbell Mines. Why, you were barely more than a novice adventurer then, but look how far you've come. Mother Mione tells me it was you who felt the fearsome Black Wolf. And now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order? Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I've spent my entire adventuring career working toward. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildur safely home. Nice. Getting more people actually in Gridania. You know, Nilga, I wanted to do like a little stream showcasing the fan art that's been made for me, but Ellie told me not to because she's too shy, because at the moment it's only been her making it, so it would be showcasing Ellie all the time. You would offer this old man a place in your company of champions. I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land. Okay. Na 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 na. Tis not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited, and this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise. But its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such time as your organization is more organized. Well, you can see all her fan art on the Twitter account, though. On the profile, there's a link, or there's a hashtag to Art of Senko? Hi, Art of Senko. Hashtag Art of Senko on Twitter. That should bring you to pretty much all the fan art she put together. Like, she doesn't mind it if there would be more people who would have made something, but so far she's the only one, so... What news, Zenko? For my part, the Elder Seedser was most amenable to our requirements. A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer. Our company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. So we strike into Ulda with the iron is hot, whilst the iron is hot. Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavour to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Okay. Also, by the way, each time I play Apex Legends, you actually see some of her fan art. Because the in-game map blocker on the left top, or the top left top, what's left top? On the top left is actually from her as well. Little guy, little me yelling, "Let's go!" That thing was too cute. Ulda, the gilded city where one's fortune defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that this final leg proves as successful as the previous two. Might I suggest ascending to the lower level before beginning our recruitment efforts? I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching from her personal guard. Let us meet back here to promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting, Zenko. Wow, you know, maybe some of her personal guards want to join us. Stabs of NALD. What's this? At the Gladiator Guild. Someone at the Gladiator. Wait, you're the man who came to Little Alamigo looking for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't. I'd probably be dead, and a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. Anyhow, that disaster really got me to thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated and vowed to make of myself a more worldly man. So here I am. A new company of champions, and you say it will take me to all corners of the realm? That sounds exactly like the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in a Little Alamigo. I've prepared myself to fight the evil and now know is out there. I now know is out there. Is there a teleport? Miners Guilds? Let's go Miners Guilds, probably still faster. My loading is pretty decent fast, see. Oh, what happy coincidence. Do you remember me, perchance? I am Orson of the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Thank you again for your timely rescue. And I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on dry bones less fortunate. Most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion, Tancred, wasn't it? Ah, this new companion you seek, then. Your proposed organization sounds a powerful force for good, but my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. Okay, thank you. Arigato. Na, 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 na. I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is this some new-fashioned manner of propositional lady? Well, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. This lady is already spoken for. Good day to you, sir. Okay, that went well. I don't know. What was that? The Fire Avenue Exchange. What was that about? You know, might as well run this one. Let's go. Whoop. Ah! I'm getting wet. It's raining. And bird. Have you come to tell me the news, soldier? Well, I've already heard it. Seems the would-be savior of all the refugees went and got himself killed, and not by your hand. It was just as much a pawn as helpless cast-off he sought to deceive. That's not why you're here? Ah, you'd be surprised what rumors drift down to Pearl Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours, and just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organization is funded by corrupted coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I thought you look for. Okay. Calm down, I'm no fool. A company that looks to cure the ills of the realm entire. Listen, friend, I can scarce bear 2 complaints of the next stall over, let alone condrums of a tapering dish. Okay, I guess I get it. Chamber. Bookie's about to stream. I actually, by the way, I've not been in case you're curious, I've not been in a stream of them, obviously, but I did make it in one of the same Apex games as one of them, but I forgot who it was. I think Ayanami. I'm not sure. I think I was in the same Apex game as one of them. Offer Jizenko. What hidden gems did the streets of Ulda offer up your unrelating gates? Not much. A single Alamigan youth. Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of heirs and salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge, nonetheless. And the hope that inspires these people was born in no small part from the victorious you yourself have won. Thank you, Zenko. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keep. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessing. Our first wave of recruitment is over, documents signed and the finances secure. There is naught to prevent me from taking the next step. You are concerned by the syndicate's involvement, as was I. This was the origin of every coin to their contribution, carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as far as the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove it. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stone and lay first stones for our united Eorzea. Yeah, of course, no corruption here. I know we'll get, sadly enough. But no spoilers just yet. Sadly enough, happily enough, we know how this ends up. There's nothing sad about to happen. No, not by a long shot. I guess Ulda looks pretty from afar with all the lights on at night. But you know, still don't like it.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Hi, we do not.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Aww.
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Must be annoying for Sultana and Raban though, indeed. Knowing that there's nothing they can do against all that stuff which is happening over there. Under their noses. They made the Lala cry. Sultana is cute and good though. She's pure. Hi, Sultana is pure. Okay, Exo. From like crying Sultana with sad song to like the random tune here at the bar. Mood swings all over the place here. Okay. I'm a bit tired because I'm up already a long time, but I want to continue. I wanna do more. That is not a journey I soon wish to repeat, but I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all our effort is at hand. I must see the preparations for the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services, Zeng. I am certain the Anti-Senate will be relieved to see you free for other duties. Yes, because that's what I am, an errand boy! An errand boy! Greetings, Zenko. Alphinaud tells me all is in place to begin his trial company. Science shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. The inaugural ceremony is set to take place here at the Rising Stone. Satara is cooperating with Alphinaud to see that all is in readiness. So I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own device for the time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Revenant's stall of late, and I wonder if Slavborn might not find himself overwhelmed. Would you speak with him and see if there's aught he requires? I know we spoke of it, and I gave you my answer. No, I wanna play. It's for me as well. I wanna get there. I wanna play the classes that I want, that I like. I wanna unlock those, so I need to spend time. Hi. I'm fine. I don't need to get up at 3:30 tomorrow, so I'm fine. That's, I think, what gets me though. No matter how soon I go to sleep, prepare for that early morning get up thingy, it don't work. Okay. Hi Slavborn, how you doing? What can I do for you, Zenko? I thought you'd have your hands full helping with this new arm of the science. I barely noticed your recruits arrived. It was barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters we have passed through here every day. While I appreciate your offer of aid, it is more your burden that concerns me. I'm told this trial company will answer directly to the Antecedent. So I trust that means less work for you in the long run. Slavborn, the shipment! We couldn't! Godswoman, what befell? We were bringing a shipment to Revenant's stall, provisions, earmarked for the frontier effort. But just as we sought to cross over into Mordona, we were set upon by brigands. I believe they may have been heretics. They were many, too many. We only escaped with our lives by abandoning the supplies. Pray, forgive us. There's naught to forgive. Provisions can be replaced, but smart soldiers are hard to find. Take your rest and I'll have someone along to tend to those wounds. What to do? If heretics are involved, then this is like to be more than a case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed. Hey, we know someone over there. Whence did these supplies originate? House for Thames. We collected provisions from Camp Dragonhead Prosper. I know those! Understood, I shall see that they are apprised of this development. Zenko, were you not on good terms with the Knights of House for Temp? Hi! I will be sending them a missive immediately, of course, but I would also have you travel there and offer your considerable talents. Yes, I realize I contradict my earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who can help bring this incident to a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable relations with Ishgard are far too important to risk half measure. Hi. God or not, I need sleep. No. Thank you for your understanding. I am certain Lord Horshfront will be glad of your assistance. Hi, Horshfront is the best. Let's go. Horshfront! Oh, back to the snow. Yeah, right, it's cold. Yeah, right. Right. That's one colory bird. Choco boy. Mine's called Choco Bee. That's one colory bird. Oh, Schwan! Garuda, you're in the way again! Well, if it isn't my friend Zenko Sakura, would you care for a plate of roast caracal? Some mulled wine? No? I see you have not come into my hall merely to escape the biting cold. I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent missive from Revenant's stall, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence. Nope. Nope. It is not. Ooh. Ooh. New stuff. Ooh, nah. Second thought, nah. Is that a fox? Nope, it's a kitty cat. Nope. Try on. No, nah. Not half too bad. I think I took the helmet last time as well, the heavy helmet, because of the looks. Hi. I'm gonna go for the helmet again. Alright. Ashvarda!
The incident with the new frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurth's soil.
Sorry.
Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Fortom does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts.
Was checking Twitter and I see Ollie made it to
'Twas in
Silver
the
4.
spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart.
Lady
Though I
Iceheart!
have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones.
Is it
They
that
would
dungeon
gladly
time?
embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve.
If it's that dungeon time, that's an awesome song as well.
The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait?
That's awesome music
Hello,
as well.
these blessings be upon you. Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons?
Buy
Might
her
be
wind-up?
otherwise.
Where do I get that? On the market?
But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long.
The music won't play with a minion though.
Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
I won't hear the music then. I'll see what the price is, okay? I need to save a bit of money as well. Where to go? Is there a market here? I don't think so, right? Nope. Market's only in big cities. You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait. I'm not gonna teleport to main city to then do all this again, okay? So awesome song here. Rawr! The Green Wolf. Hey, let me in! Let me in! I wanna make my Dark Knight. Let me bloody in! I'm gonna knock the gate down. Charge! Hey. Yeah, bye. That's not as effective as I was hoping for. I guess we can't get in yet. Exo. Definitely not stalling my way to this quest marker here. Definitely not. Hey. Definitely not stalling at all. Booyah! 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 Ah, I'm stuck. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. Whoa. Yeah, right. I got dizzy from that last part. Ah! I'm not stalling at all. The beacon is lit! That's cool, that's cool. Okay, let's go. Enough stalling. Whee! Thank you. Welcome back. Wow, that goes from like epic music to like... Mood swings, here we go again. You'll be pleased to know that the repairs to Stone Vigil proceed apace. We shall rebuild sure and strong that the Drevanians might better themselves senseless against our shield in the west. I would venture, however, that matters of a machinery are not what brought you to Whitburn. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? By the Fury, but you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. I must confess, then 'tis bad truth that the wilds hereabouts have indeed grown thick with their number. They strike swiftly without warning and are canny enough to evade our most able trackers. But 'tis not merely their newfound organization that confounds us. The heretics themselves seem somehow changed. I know what manner of influence the Iceheart wields, but the men we face seem utterly lost in the grip of righteous fervor. It is an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Perhaps you would care to question one of their recent victims? As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a trader was waylaid on the road. A patrol found the unfortunate fellow lying senseless in the snow and carried him to our infirmary. Assuming he has regained the use of his faculties, the merchant might recall some small detail that could aid that could aid you on your task. This one went kaboom! Like, smack! Face first. Awesome. That sound as well. Like, doof, everything. Tell you what happened. Why, yes, of course. I'm quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help catch those cowardly blackhearts. I was traveling my usual route to White Brimfront when a sudden blow sent me reeling. The next thing I knew, I was on the ground and several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor crystals, they were taking everything. 'Twas then that one of mine noticed my blurry gaze and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace. Before darkness claimed me, however, I distinctly heard the words "Return to Snowcloak." I dare say that is where they were hauling my goods, but you'll not catch me rushing off in pursuit. They'll tell me 'twas a miracle I survived at all, and I'll not trust my thick skull to save me a second time. Ah, yeah, right. Yep. Are the streams going smoothly, by the way? Everything running fine, no lagging, no stuttering, nor anything? All your qualities are good? Oi, I... Ah, yeah, wait. Bunny! Ellie's favorite cute bunny. Oh, almost one-shot him! Sugoida. It was with Katsatsu, so it's more damage, but still, that was pretty awesome. Hehe, sorry. Fox, you know. Yeah, draw your weapons full. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You are coming seeking heretics. Then we share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of their raiding parties and pursued them here. Alright, so we should have them cornered in this ravine, and yet they are gone, vanished like icy rains. Prime smooth, sugoi. Arigata. Good to know. Question. Ignore if you're enraged. There's no need to retract your message. I saw it already. No, I don't drink any alcohol. No. You glimpsed a woman atop the cliff. Could it be Iceheart herself to come sneer at our folly? And where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall. Some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the men to risk further investigation. It would be best we were to return to Whiteburn Front and lay our suspicions before Road Drillmount. I saw that question! How can I be underaged? I'm over 900 and a bit. I'm over 900 years old. Hi. I don't smoke because I know humans sometimes smoke, like cigarettes or cigars. I don't do that, and I also don't drink any alcohol at all. No wines, no beers, no cocktails. I even don't even no whiskeys or whatever strong stuff. Nope. Most unhealthy thing I drink is Coca-Cola. Most probably. Senko, it appears I owe you my thanks once again. The surviving knights spared no detail in their reports. The men you found out near Snowflake were some of my finest. That they should be bested so handily, I fear I have woefully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. While I understand you might balk at the notion, I must ask that you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. It would be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may well be the very lair of our enemy. Pray return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Horchfund of your discoveries. He will wish to plan contingencies of his own. Sir Iceheart, her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for all. Okay, Mina, give me a minute. I need to check on something, okay? I'll be right back. Wah! Mina, I'm back. What's wrong? What's wrong? I don't think she's annoyed. No worries. I don't think Ellie is annoyed. No. She's just shy, so she wanted to ask the question whether I drink. But at that instant moment when she put out the question, she was like, regrets, let me put it away. Because of course, like, as she says, we are friends, she knows us already. But, you know, the streams are forever on YouTube, so also the chat is here. Because I always put in the option of repeat live chat, so everyone does see what we were talking about. Obviously, I do that with a purpose. It would be kind of silly for people to watch a stream without chat and then hear me answer questions and ask questions and then say, oh, yes, and they don't know what you guys answered or what you guys asked, so you know. Okay, so I'm gonna continue for a bit. There are some internet issues though. But we'll see how I fix them. Okay? Might have to reduce the few upcoming streams, maybe a little bit, I'm not sure.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody. But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart? Indeed, and this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion.
Temple Knights? Oh.
Giving the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche.
Hi.
On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Harshfant is the best, we knew. Okay, so sadly enough, I might have to call this one here. As I said, I received some information relating internet problems. So my Shrine Maiden are going to look up some more information, and we will see if we can fix anything. Hi. I think I know the problem though. I think I pretty much know the problem. Well, it's not a secret, you know. I am bound to your human internet, so it's all your fault anyway. But we're pretty much reaching the limit here on what I can upload. Something like that. Normally we have like some sort of unlimited, but if I continue up like this, I'm gonna get slower internet in the peak times, which is pretty much now. So Sugoi, though. Sugoi, right? But I already probably know why that is. It's probably because of Twitch. Well, no blame on Twitch, but the way I handled the Twitch streams. Remember, I streamed, I recorded, and I uploaded on YouTube. In other words, I had twice the internet usage for all those streams I did on Twitch because of that. Like, if I would have just streamed on Twitch, not recorded and not re-uploaded it on YouTube, it would probably have been fine. Or if I would have just stick to YouTube and... Ooh, that was fancy. What was that? Sorry, I got easily distracted and amused fox. Oh, it's a white wolf. Red flames. Okay, so if I would have probably stayed on, like, YouTube, it would have been fine as well. But because me trying to get, like, more peeps, more humans, more pups from Twitch over here, and I don't want to miss anything and leave anything on Twitch on its own, which will be deleted after like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that, I uploaded everything here, which resulted in double the usage. So yeah, there's that. But normally we will always have internet here, like my Prime Maiden as well. They also need some internet sometimes. And we all will have internet all the time. But of course the question is, how much slower will it be? Will it still be fast enough to stream decently? That is the question. You need recommended Twitch, but it is not your fault. It's just a sad thing that Twitch deletes their videos after a few weeks. So if not for that, I would not have had to record them and re-upload them. You know, I could have just left them on Twitch. I would definitely be able to then stream a week here, stream a week there. I would have definitely been able to do that. It's just me. I want these things to stay on here forever as well, because those can also, you know, all the previous streams may draw more people in. Hence why liking the streams is a good thing, as far as I've done some research, because I look up how to get like more humans here. Like the likes and all of that will sometimes help a video be pushed forward as a recommendation on something when humans search for something specific on like YouTube. So that's why I want everything to be here. Also, take Ellie for example, she sometimes watches streams that she's already seen back if she has seen or remembered a funny thing in there. So, you know, there's those things as well, why I want to... Alright, let's first finish this one here, and then I'll see. Normally the reset is in a few days though. So, we should be fine after that as long as I make decisions. Either I stay on YouTube and I just stop on Twitch, or I only do specific games on Twitch, which I don't mind not recording. But then again, as I say, maybe there is no story in Apex. But in the words of the Origin people, 7 hells, I've had some funny moments in Apex as well. So, you know, I still want them to be here as well. Take these times to rest a little. I'm gonna stream, man. I'm gonna still stream, you human. What do you think? As long as we like, if it keeps up as I'm doing now, we might get slower. But then again, what they might more or less mean is if I would keep going the Twitch way, so stream and upload at the same time, then I might have a bit slower. Maybe if I just now focus again on just YouTube's, on which I don't need to re-upload them, we might be fine. Now, first this, because Slavborn's been standing here repeating this sentence for 20 times by now. Senko, it is good to see you return to the toll. How fared you in the frozen waste of Cortes? House for Thames is to send us a second shipment. I must send the thanks to Lord Harshfund for his continued generosity. Yet even as our town grows in prosperity, I fear I will attract even greater number of those who would do us harm in the name of greed or power. All of us, Alphanot's new recruits included. Must remain vigilant against such threats. Okay, so this happened. What I might do is maybe like only one stream a day until reset, and then see. Maybe something like that. But no worries, we are looking into options. Just maybe pay more, you know. Pay more, get more. We're looking into. But the problem is, the humans, their site is, let's put it let's put it nicely and say crappy. We find information A on the internet, and when we call them, they give us information B, and they tell us, no, information A is all wrong, I don't know anything about that. But it's on your own site, so what do you mean you don't know anything about it, you know? Good things, good things. While you were away in Cortes, preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed, although Tataru does yet seem somewhat frustrated. I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into the Rising Stones and see if your frantic receptionist could do with that? Tataru panicking. Aye. Okay, let's go here. And then I'm gonna end the stream here most probably. Oh, let's go in first, let's go in. Yeah, bye! Why would you summon this huge mountain inside? Get out of my face! Thank you. I can't enter the Rising Stones, man. No, wait, we're gonna do something else. I'll go in there later. Britannia, I want to check the price first. You said buy Isord. I actually think I bought her on my main character earlier. So, and take these times to rest. No, if I can only do like one stream a day, what I probably will do is just play. Which obviously will not take as much of my internet use as stream at the same time. And I will see to level this guy, and yeah, do probably stuff like that. I'll be probably spamming the crap out of... where is it? Spamming the crap out of Praetorium. I'll probably be doing something like that. Hi. Like, unless of course I'm also gonna mail the PC store and see what they suggest. If they say, you know, bring your PC in tomorrow, then yeah, then I will obviously leave a message on Twitter. So check that, and I definitely hope you guys are here as well when the PC is back and I can start again. But I don't know, I'll keep you updated on that though. Minions, wind up. I'll find her like this, right? Wind up. Chiva? No, it's not. Is it Chiva? It's Chiva, right? Is it Chiva? It's Chiva you meant, right? Hi. Was it? It's her, right? Am I wrong? Yeah. Chiva, right? I think I bought her, but she, for some reason, she doesn't look so cool. I don't have a lot of money, but it's done. It's done. I need to save up money. Stop telling me to buy things. I already bought too much myself as well. And now I'm in trouble. Now I'm looking all over them. Now I'm in trouble. Now it's going to be bad. No, it's terrible. I'm checking all of them now. Yeah, bye. Oh. I would like a mini Minfilia, but I think those are on the Moogle shop. Moogle shop? No, Transmog shop. Hi. And Y'shtola, I think she's on there as well. I like those. That's real money. You just say to buy. I know that's the point. Telling me to buy stuff. It's not good. I save money. No one who listens. Ah, you forced my hand. Where is she? I won't be using her a lot though. I like Garuda a lot more. Garuda has like the special effect. Can buy just what? Just one more. Only one. Yeah, like Lost Game, right? Lost Game, and then Lost Game Chapter 2. Lost Game Revenge of the Lost Game, and we continue on like that, right? Something like that, Ellie? Okay, let's take a look. Who's this? I don't even know who that is. Oh wait, hang on. That's from the pre-order. So it's someone from a later in the story probably. So I'm not gonna read that. Summon. Let's see. Shit. Close UI. Why you look so angry? Why you float so low as well? Yo, Nulget, you look angry! Honey. Garuda is cuter. Well, we have you now. Do something special? Does she do something special? Honey. Hiya. Honey. Wait, oh my. Doesn't do anything. Does she nothing? Obedient. No, she won't do anything. Wait, no, you're also obedient. Hey. Palom is from Final Fantasy. Oh, 4! Wait, that's a 4, right? Yes, that's a 4. Doesn't do anything! Aruda is more fun. Aruda flies around, and she flies higher. I know you're always in my way though when you're on my shoulder, but still. Okay. Rising Suns. Okay, I'm gonna... No, maybe I should log out here for rest XP. Hi, I'll do that. I'll log out here for rest XP, or in case I can only stream a little bit less. Print screen! Oh! There we go. We have that for next time. Ah! Game. Okay, hi. So, no. Don't you dare look away from us. You ninja. Okay, so, I'll keep you guys up to date. I'll definitely, no matter what, try to do at least one more stream a day. Okay, so I will try that. Maybe a shorter one. I don't know. But I will check when the reset is, and then we're good to go again. So maybe I just won't stream again on Twitch, because honestly, as I mentioned already earlier, at one side I'm like, okay, I can stream Apex and Warzone on there, and at the other side I'm like, still, sometimes a lot of funny things happen in there where I happen to be like really good for 5 minutes, and those 5 minutes make the entire stream. And so, you know, it's a heart. It's a heart. And at the other side, like maybe Twitch will give us more humans, because we're stuck on 25 for a bit of time now. I don't know. It's all a guess. It's all a guess. Hey. But yeah, I'll be for today then. I'm gonna do my dailies in Honkai Impact, and then I'll take some rest as well. But I should definitely be back tomorrow with at least one thing, at least something. Hi. I'm gonna guess it will probably be Final Fantasy then for the upcoming days. Because if I can only do one, and I wanna still try and get to the Dark Knight sort of as fast as possible, that means I'll have to do story, and I don't want to do story without you guys. So yeah, I'll probably be streaming Final Fantasy, I guess. Only Final Fantasy then maybe, until we know more information. Alright, does that sound like a plan? Everyone in accord with that? It's not like you have anything to choose anyway, but I like to give you the idea that you have to give input. You know, I like to give the idea that your input works and I listen, because you know I don't listen to you guys at all. Like, it's not because you tell me to buy something that I do it, right? Wait. Maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, so thank you all for the support. Hi, arigatou hontoni, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Wait. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed the streams. I do them with a lot of fun. As long as you guys have fun, then I have fun as well. So, see you in the next one. Hi. Have a good evening, and hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining, and bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.